Hello, my dear student, you are welcome. Today will be the first lecture in level 4 of our curriculum interchange under the title of You Can't Miss It. You Can't Miss It. Unit 13 under the title of You Can't Miss It. Today, the main focus of our session is to know how to ask about the place of something and how to answer. How to answer it, how to make a description of a place of something. This is the main focus of our session for today. Let's see our lesson and listen to the following exercise. It's about word power. In this exercise, you will know the place of something you want to buy. So let's to listen.
Unit 13. You can't miss it. Page 86, Exercise 1. Word power. Places and things. Part A. Where can you buy these things? Match the things with the places. Then listen and practice. 1. You can buy aspirin at a drugstore. 2. You can buy bread at a supermarket. 3. You can buy a dictionary at a bookstore. 4. You can buy gasoline at a gas station. 5. You can buy a sandwich at a coffee shop. 6. You can buy stamps at a post office. 7. You can buy a suit at a department store. 8. You can buy traveler's checks at a bank.
So we can buy aspirin from drugstore. Drugstore means pharmacy. Drugstore means pharmacy. We can buy bread from supermarket. Also, we can buy dictionary from bookstore. Book. This is a bookstore. Also, we can buy gasoline from gas station. We can buy a sandwich from a coffee shop. We can buy stamps from post office, and we can buy suit from department store and traveler's check from a bank. So the new vocabulary for our lesson today is post office, drugstore, gas station, department store, bank, bookstore, coffee shop, and supermarket. And supermarket. Here we have a conversation. Let's listen to the following conversation, then we will discuss the main focus of this conversation.
7. Exercise 3. Conversation. It's an emergency. Listen and practice.
Excuse me, can you help me? Is there a public restroom around here?
A public restroom? I'm sorry, I don't think so.
Oh no. My son needs a restroom. Now. It's an emergency.
Oh dear. Well, there's a restroom in the department store on Main Street.
Where on Main Street?
It's on the corner of Main and First Avenue.
On the corner of Main and First?
Yes, it's across from the park. You can't miss it.
Thanks a lot.
So here it's a conversation between, as you see, between a man and a woman, and there is a little boy. It seems that he is his father. He asked the woman about a restroom, saying, "Excuse me, can you help me? Is there a public restroom around here? A public restroom? I'm sorry, I don't think so. Oh no, my son needs a restroom now. It's an emergency. Oh dear, well, there is a restroom in the department store on the main street." Where on Main Street? It's on the corner of Main and First Avenue. On the corner of the Main and First? Yes, it's across from the park. He can't miss it. Thanks a lot. So here he asked about the place, and she also make a description of the place of the restroom. So from this conversation you should know how to ask about a place of something, and how to make a description of a place of anywhere or any place. So my son needs a restroom now. It's an emergency. It's necessary. Okay, it's a restroom in the Main Street. So here it's on the corner. It's on the corner of the Main and First Avenue. On the corner, yes, it's across from. So you should know the directions in order to make a description. You should know how to describe the place of something. The grammar focus here, prepositions of place. On, the department store is on Main Street. On, it takes the preposition on, and should also be preceded by verb to be, which is here. In this case it's is. Okay, also it's on the corner of Main and First. The corner, this is the corner of Main and First. This is the corner. It's on the corner, also preceded by verb to be is here. It's on the corner of Main Avenue and First. It's across from, it's opposite. Across here means opposite. It's across from the park. It's next to the bank. It's next to the bank. Next to the bank. Okay? The bank is between the department store and the restaurant. The bank, yes, here, the bank is in blue here, is between, between what? The department store and the restaurant. So when you make a description of something, you should know on the corner, across from, next to, between, in order to know how to make a description. And all of these prepositions should be preceded by verb to be. So we have the subject, then verb to be, then the prepositions of the place, then the places or the streets around the place, to make a full description. We have also another conversation to make a confirmation of how to ask and how to make a description of a place you want or you are asked about. Okay, let's listen to the following conversation.
Is it far from here? Listen and practice.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you help me? How do I get to St. Patrick's Cathedral?
Just walk up Fifth Avenue to 50th Street. St. Patrick's is on the right.
Is it near Rockefeller Center?
Yes, it's right across from Rockefeller Center.
Thank you. And where is the Empire State Building? Is it far from here?
It's right behind you. Just turn around and look up.
Let's listen again.
Exercise 7, Snapshot. Top tourist attractions.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you help me? How do I get to St. Patrick's Cathedral?
Just walk up Fifth Avenue to 50th Street. St. Patrick's is on the right.
Is it near Rockefeller Center?
Yes, it's right across from Rockefeller Center.
Thank you. And where is the Empire State Building? Is it far from here?
It's right behind you. Just turn around and look up.
So here, excuse me, ma'am, can you help me? How do I get to St. Patrick's Cathedral? Just walk up Fifth Avenue to 5th Street. St. Patrick's is on the right. Is it near Rockefeller Center? Yes, it's across from Rockefeller Center. Thank you. And where is the Empire State Building? Is it far from here? It's right behind you. Just turn around and look up. Just turn around and look up. So here, excuse me, ma'am, can you help me? And this is a question about how to ask about the place of something. How do I get to? Get here means arrive. How do I get to St. Patrick's St. Patrick's Cathedral? How do I get to? So this is a question of asking about the place of something, asking about how to get it, how to arrive. Okay, how do I get to? How do I get to? Then you mention the place you want to arrive. Okay, just walk up here, walk up Fifth Avenue to the 5th Street. Its Patrick's is on the right. On the right. It's near Rockefeller Center. Yes, it's right across from Rockefeller Center. Thank you. And where is the Empire? Also the second question, where is? Where is? Then the place you asking about. It's right behind you, just turn. So if you know that we have here the verb in the order turn, walk up, okay? Turn left, turn right. So let's know the directions here. This is the question. How do I get to? Okay, we can ask also, could you tell me the place of any place you want to ask about? Could you tell me the place of? Could you tell me the place? Or where is? Then we mention the place. Or how do I get to? So the answer, or how can I get to? The answer here, walk up, go up, turn left on, it's on the right, turn right on, it's on the left, walk down, go down. So here we make the verb in the imperative, the verb directly, to walk up, to turn left, to turn right, to walk up, to walk down, to go down, to go upstairs, to go downstairs, and so on. To turn left, to turn right. Okay, this is the directions of how to get a place. The directions of a description of going to specific place, is of going to a specific place. Here we have a reading, is very useful one, applying our lesson for today about directions, about description of something, of some place, how to get it. So it's an applying comprehension about our lesson for today. We will focus about the directions, we focus about the description of the places. Let's read together and see. Okay, Edinburgh Royal Mile, Edinburgh's Royal Mile. As you read, follow the route on the map below. Okay, let's read together. Number 1, start your walking tour at Edinburgh Castle. So the beginning will be at Edinburgh Castle. Climb up, this is the direction. Climb up 187 steps to the top of the castle hill for a great view. To the top of the castle hill for a great view. Then take a tour of the castle. Then take a tour of the castle. This is number 1. So started walking tour at Edinburgh, climb up. Here we have the verb of climb up. Number 2, walk down. Walking down is the opposite of climbing up. Okay, so walk down the Royal Mile 3 blocks to Giles Cathedral. Go inside and look at the colorful windows. As you see in the picture, they are colorful windows. They are beautiful and fantastic colorful windows. Walk down the Royal Mile 3 blocks to Giles Cathedral. Go inside and look at the colorful windows. Look at the colorful windows. Number 3, take a break at Spoon Cafe. There is a cafe called Spoon Cafe in which you can take a break. Go down the Royal Mile and turn right on the South Bridge. The restaurant is on the left. So here, take a break at Spoon Cafe. Go down, direction. Go down the Royal Mile and turn right, also direction. Turn right on South Bridge. The restaurant is on the left. As we said that there is here on the left is preceded by verb to be. Preceded by verb to be is. Number 4, you're almost at the Museum of Childhood. There is a Museum of Childhood on the right on the Royal Mile. It's on the right, on the right on the Royal Mile. There is a great collection of toys, dolls, and games here. We have a collection of toys, dolls, and game here. Continue down, also direction, the Royal Mile. Continue down the Royal Mile. stop at the Museum of Edinburgh to learn about the history of Scotland's capital. Again, continue down the Royal Mile, stop at the Museum of Edinburgh to learn about the history of Scotland's capital. The last or finally end your walking tour in Holyrood Park, right behind the museum. Right behind the museum. And this is a map. If you contemplate, you'll find this is the Royal Mile, the Holyrood. It's also we have this is number 1, number 2, so let's read the tourist information. Where can you go? Rest and eat lunch. Where we can have rest and eat lunch? Yes, let's see. It will be number 3 at Spoon Cafe. Take a break at Spoon Cafe. So it's number 3. Number 2, learn about Edinburgh history. So it will be the Museum of Edinburgh. Continue down the Royal Mile, stop at the Museum of Edinburgh to learn about the history of Scotland capital. Take a tour. Yeah, I think it's number 1. Yeah, climb up 187 steps to the top of the castle hill for a great view, then take a tour of the castle. Take a tour, so taking a tour in Edinburgh Castle. In Edinburgh Castle. See beautiful winds, yes. See beautiful winds and colorful also. It's in Giles Cathedral. Giles Cathedral. Walk down the Royal Mile 3 blocks to street of Giles Cathedral. Go inside and look at the colorful. So we have colorful windows at the street of Giles Cathedral. Will be number 2. See all the games. It's at the Museum of Childhood. On the right on the Royal Mile there is a great collection of toys, dolls and games. So it's at the Museum of Childhood. So the main focus of our session for today is to know how to make a description of a place and how to ask about the place you don't know how to get it. Okay, you should know how to ask and how to answer, how to make a full description that you can't miss, that you can't miss the place, or your friend can't miss the place you make description of. You make description of. You should also keep the new vocabulary by heart: the park, the drugstore, the bookstore, the hospital, the shoe store. In order to express what you want, you should also know the direction of to make a full description, such as walk up, go up, and turn left on, it's on the right, walk down, turn right on, it's on the left. You can also say turn right, turn left, go up, go upstairs, go downstairs. All these are directions in order to make a full description. Also, you should know prepositions. Very, very important to know how to use prepositions in order to express what you want or to express your description correctly. Okay, it's on, don't say in. It's on the corner, across from, next to, between, opposite. Okay, behind. All these are preposition of a place should be preceded by what? As we said, by verb to be, in order to be correct sentence, in order to be meaningful one. You should is subject, then followed by verb to be, then by prepositions of place, then the description of the place you want, in order to make it full description. We have exercise we will answer together, but let's first listen to the following exercise and try to answer it together. Let's listen to the following exercise. I need a new swimsuit. So here we want to know the thing they need and where they will buy it. Let's listen.
Page 87, Exercise 2, Listening. I need a new swimsuit. Part A. Listen to the Anderson family's conversations. What do they need? Where are they going to get the things? Complete the chart. 1.
Jean, are you gonna come to the beach with us tomorrow? Yes, but I need a new swimsuit. I'm gonna go to a department store this afternoon. Maybe I can find one.
Good. Can I go with you? I need to get some things too.
So it's department store. He want to buy a swimsuit from a department store. Number 1, Jane will buy a swimsuit from a department store. Number 2.
2.
Are you gonna look for some clothes, Mom?
Oh no, I'm gonna go to the supermarket.
What do you need?
I just need some cookies for tomorrow. We're gonna take a picnic lunch to the beach.
Oh, good. Can you get chocolate cookies?
Sure.
So number 2, Mom will buy what? Cookies. Yes, from the supermarket. She will buy cookies from the supermarket. Number 3, let's listen.
3.
What's wrong, Dad?
I have a terrible headache.
Oh, that's too bad.
Do we have any aspirin? I can't find any in the house.
No, we don't. Sorry.
I need some right now. I'm gonna go to the drugstore and get some.
So the father or the dad here feels a terrible headache. He needs to get aspirin. So he is going to go to a drugstore. He's going to go to drugstore. Okay, so number 3 will be aspirin from drugstore.
4.
Where are you going, Mike?
To the bookstore.
What for? Do you need a book?
No, I want a magazine. I need something to read at the beach tomorrow.
Are you gonna walk?
No, drive. Hey, where's the car?
Your father had.
it. He's at the drugstore.
So Mike is going to buy a magazine from a bookstore. So he will buy a magazine to read it at the beach from the bookstore. He will buy it from the bookstore. Okay, we will stop here. That's why our session is enough for today, and see you next time. Goodbye.